Hello, today we're trying a different style of video where I'm going to actually show you the notes for Newton's second law. Please make sure to copy the notes down in your notebook. For me, it's on page 17. However, for you, it might be on a different page. All that I ask is that it is definitely on one of your lined pages, that you include the title and the date, okay? So Newton's second law is talking about motion of objects with regards to the force and the mass. And it's talking about acceleration. Acceleration is the speed, it's the change in velocity over time. And velocity is simply the speed of an object plus the direction. Okay? Newton's second law is primarily known as an equation. And that equation is F is equal to m times a, or force is equal to mass times acceleration. You'll notice here how I've boxed the equation. I do recommend that you do this as a way of highlighting that equation on your page. I've also annotated the equation with what F represents, so force and the units of newtons, mass measured in kilograms, and acceleration measured in meters per second squared. From grade 6, you may remember using the triangle. Okay, with that triangle, basically what it is it's a way to help us change the formula around or change the equation around so that we can use it in any situation. When using the triangle, remember to cover the variable that you're trying to find and then write down your equation. So for example, in today's lesson, we are going to try and find acceleration. To find acceleration, I cover the A, and then I can see that it's going to be force divided by mass. So this horizontal line here represents division, and the vertical line represents multiplication. Okay, so acceleration is equal to force divided by mass. If I want to find mass, it's equal to force divided by acceleration. Okay, and if I want to find force, it is mass times acceleration. So we're going to do an example. The example is an object with a mass of 20 kilograms has a force of 5 newtons applied to it. What is the resulting acceleration of the object? You'll notice that I've underlined a few things here. So I've underlined the mass of 20 kilograms and I've underlined 5 newtons. This is because this is what the question is telling us. All right? The method that you're going to use to solve the problem is the guess method. Okay? You may have seen this already in math, where basically you write your givens, then you write down what your unknown is, basically what you're looking for. You write down the equation as you are going to use it. You substitute in your values, and then you solve. Okay? So, G for givens. In the question, we are told that there's a mass of 20 kilograms and a force of 5 newtons. So I write those down. And what is the question asking us to find? The unknown is acceleration. So we don't know how many meters per second the object is moving. My equation, using the triangle, I've solved to figure out that acceleration is equal to the force divided by the mass. Substitute means replacing the values. Instead of the symbol, we replace the value from the question. So acceleration is equal to 5 newtons divided by 20 kilograms. Okay, solve. We have acceleration is equal to 1 over 4. Or in physics and in science in particular, we do prefer decimals. So you do need to change that into the decimal point. So it'll be 0.25 meters per second squared. All right, make sure you write that in on your page. Okay, and then you need to take the practice problems and glue it in on your blank page, and then you're going to answer those problems underneath.